Slythverse D&D.
Wow.
Session number 8.
I'm 30.
Last time where we left off, you were all injured, but you successfully defeated the White Dragon Cryovain.
Injured? What are you talking about?
Except for you, because you ran away and successfully fought from a distance.
Wiggles?
I watched Dragon fall down.
You shoved a dragon down the cliff, and you miraculously broke out of ice, and are at 1 hit point.
How does it feel not
I thought
dying?
I'm at 5.
You got 5 hit points.
We're starting with him not dead. This is a step forward.
Alright, I gotta roll a saving throw already.
Zepsys, what does death look like?
Alright, roll a saving throw for moving.
Like daylight to me. You wake up, you're dead. No.
It's the same at this point. If you were blind, you lose. Everything is death. So, currently, you all are in the castle. You're catching your breaths. Lobizona, you saw that. Well, you ordered speed cart to run ahead across the bridge and set up some kind of trap for the dragon. And you saw that Celine, the member of the Stone Cold Reavers and the last member of the Stone Cold Reavers, has also ran across the bridge through the fog to get to where speed cart was, in interest of running away from the dragon.
A coward.
So, currently, the air would actually be rather quiet. It is very cold, and you are all sitting in a blood-covered room, shreds of meat across the floor from some of the various things that were in the room.
This was not the kind of dungeon I really liked.
I don't think it was supposed to go this way, but such is life.
Wait, what person?
Elbows, Zepsys.
At least the dragon's dead.
It's my first day.
Be nice.
Oh, it's your first day.
It's my first day.
Be nice to him. He just got betrayed by his best friend.
Oh, never mind. I'm not even going down that road.
At least he's not an orc anymore.
No, I think he's an orc.
Are your arms working yet?
Almost.
They're fake.
I just
Real fake arms.
I wrote down Charlie is now aware I'm on a bugbear. Was I writing a poem? Or what was this?
I don't know.
Oh, by Charlie, Hans Gruber. That's the guy who went over the bridge. Never mind.
Charlie was your orc friend you picked up at the Shrine of Yinshi.
Got it.
Learned that you were lying to him about being an orc this whole time and couldn't accept the fact that you're actually a bugbear. So he tried to throw you off a cliff, which would have been very ironic if you died from being thrown off a cliff.
And y'all spend.
Should we go, loot the place?
I mean, yeah.
Before Celine does?
Alright, I'm all caught up.
I mean, they're just one person, but yeah, we probably should.
That sword's mine. Wait, not mine, yours.
I'm
I'm gonna get the sword. The point is, I'm getting the sword.
We're
getting the sword. I'm gonna be getting towards the, bridge, checking for Speedwagon's traps, which I imagine aren't that good.
Roll a perception check. Walking through the cold chambers of this very old stone building and pushing over these massive iron doors, you would see a long bridge that's just almost 10 feet wide.
17.
There's currently a dense fog from the mountain lined across the bridge, so it's hard to see through.
What kind of bridge is it?
And you would notice that in the center of this large, sort of like an archway like bridge with the bridge on top, on one of the sides of the bridge is a sort of engraving of like an orc's face, or maybe a troll face of some kind. Not the internet named, an actual troll. Sort of built into the side of it. And in Lobizona, when looking through the fog and slightly stepping across it, you would notice a large, somewhat glowing red sickle in the center of the bridge, likely some sort of spell trap that's activated by walking over.
Well, nobody touched that, please.
It doesn't look like it's been activated though yet, right?
It has not been activated.
Okay.
Well, it's not activated. Let's jump over it.
I didn't know if somebody had already...
Can I jump over it?
Yeah, you can jump over it.
A glowing red seagull?
Sigil.
Secret.
I just... As you jump over to Sigil, you see currently sitting on, perched on the top of the face on the bridge, you would see a raven holding sort of a letter in its mouth.
Is it radical?
And yeah, you notice it has the slicked back rainbow mohawk.
Oh, yeah.
Yes! Oh, it's you again. Hello. Yes, I know. Caw. What happened? You have a letter?
Yeah, you'd see it jump onto the signal and hop towards you. Nothing actually happens when it jumps on the signal, and you can guess it's like a remote activated room.
Whoa.
And it drops like the letter on the ground.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It very simply says, "Word has spread." And then there's a drawing of butter.
Butter.
We must find this woman. Word.
What?
Word has spread.
Yeah, but one woman.
Please stop. Lobizona,
Her word
if
has
you said that
spread
in
like
character,
butter?
Lobizona is gonna like walk away from you and just shake her head.
Nice note.
Yes, don't know what it means. Yeah, thank you, Radical.
And you recognize that Radical is saying it's from the orcs.
It's from the orcs. The word is spread. Oh no.
I wonder who has said a
Don't look at me!
So they know the dragon's killed.
It wasn't actually saying anything.
I don't know.
Caw.
I don't know what else could be spreading word about other than Zefsys not being an orc.
I hope it's not that.
But Charlie's the only one that knew.
Well, if they can see the dragon's body, they can probably see his.
And the robots.
And the robot.
And the other guy.
We should get going. Let's go to the hold.
It's the
Lobizona's
dragon's
speed walks.
fault. I don't know what you guys are
Carefully.
talking about.
What?
It's the dragon's fault all those people fell.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the story we're gonna go with, you know.
Yes, it scared us.
It's not. Yeah, they didn't even bother tearing them apart, just blew them away.
And
Knocked him over.
the one orc, I can't remember his name.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Rest in peace, Charlie. He did his best. Anyways,
That's on the
Charlie?
left side.
Once you guys get across the long bridge, which is about 25 feet across, you would find a large gate, which is currently drawn up. You notice that there's a rope that is strung in a way where it could easily be cut to quickly close the gate. Likely another thing they quickly set up, so once you guys all run over, that rope could be cut and the gate could slam down and not be opened.
well, let's get in before somebody cuts it.
You don't want that to fall
Or
down.
we could be trapped inside.
Lobizona quietly walks inside.
Better roll up your long arms.
You're taking point.
I guess. I don't trust you.
But they always take point. We're still
My perception
alive.
is
Fine!
impeccable.
Lobizona grabs Zefsys and just pushes him up front. Good luck.
I believe in him. He sees things no one else does. I swear.
The afterlife.
I don't know if he's gonna make it there. He might die on the way. And as you get to heaven, you roll a death save and fail.
He finds himself in hell, I guess. So, entering this room, you would...
Wait, before we go in here, is there an opportunity to take like a short rest, long rest, or something, get some hit points back?
Let's get the stuff first.
We kind of need to worry about this chick that's trying to take the treasure before us.
Passing through this small gatehouse, it would be a short room where there's another gate that's once again strung up where the gate could fall down. It's a very small room with windows on each side where just big enough for arrows to be shot through or a raven to flop through.
I remember this room.
And you guys would walk through very easily, entering your way into a large audience chambers.
Phone keeps on tripping me up. I think it's mine.
It wasn't mine.
Wasn't mine.
That's
Oh,
weird.
wait, maybe it was.
You would see lots of orcish tapestries strung on the wall, all sorts of ancient totems, things that really orcs would value the most. And, Zefsys, you're in the lead. Give me a perception check.
Come on,
First
Zefsys.
fail of the night! Oh, not too bad. Percept, well, I have +0, so.
17. Finally something above a 10.
Their eyes work.
That was the most awkward high five.
It's just not these arms.
Not reliably.
Wait, I thought your arms don't work, so you had to
Well,
go.
sure. What the fuck is that?
You just go.
So, actually, that's funny enough what I was looking for. So, Zefsys, looking around this room, you would see a couple of fresh things on the ground. They're almost like these meaty, bat-like things that are very fleshy-like. And they have these long, pointed, mosquito-like snouts. There's about 4 of them dead on the ground. And then, luckily enough, you notice that there's 3 of them currently hanging upside down on the roof, watching the group as you enter. You would also notice, looking at the way the snow and the dust in the room is moved, you could tell that the rabbit and also most likely Speed Cart both quickly ran through this room and went to the other side, where you would find a door that likely leads to a hall.
Yeah, well, hey guys, there's some sucky bat things, and
Let's just run through this
it's
room.
those on the ground.
Oh yeah, we can't have people losing any more juice.
Given your condition, we're going to run through here. Ready,
Pregnant?
set, ready, set, go! Lobizona is gonna, you know, dash across or disengage, whichever.
Yeah, form a wheel with your
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah, so you all quickly cartwheel through the room as fast as you can. You see all
There's more across
these
stuff.
strigs. They hop off the
fucking
roof and
door.
start flapping their way toward, but you're able to get to the door quick enough to shut it behind you, and you just hear some flaps against the door, thumping into it.
We'll have to take care of this later, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless we jump out the window.
We need to get some
Now
Now
tapestries.
you guys can't live that.
Now I remember when Rin said, "Oh, I'm gonna use those one day."
If we get some tapestries, we could use them to prove the orcs were friends.
And
True.
walking, and as you guys turn around from the door where the strigs are currently bouncing on it, you would find yourself in a moderate-sized dining room with a very old table. You can tell that it was likely last used by orcs by the way that there's just a lot of rotten food thrown about. No real any sort of culinary level cooking. It's just like, oh, cool, meat, and you throw it on the table and you eat it, except it's been rotting for a few years since Cryovain came.
Delicious.
Where the fuck is this dragon hole? What
Aged
is this
meat.
stuff?
And you, looking at that, you would then see in the dining room what the fuck? Cool. So you see it's one of those things where you didn't read something and then you read it and you're like, oh, cool. By the fireplace, as you run in, you see what looks like a wolf sitting by the fireplace.
How did he get in here?
Hello?
Nothing
Anyone's-
happens. It stays very still.
Is it stone?
I'm gonna give it a pat.
Is it stoned?
It is a large, stuffed in the sense of taxidermy, white wolf with glossy blue eyes that has likely been in this room for years.
It's not real, guys, but it's furry.
Put it in my lamp. Just have that in my lounge.
Salamandrus like slops out of your lamp, grabs it, pulls it in.
You all see this.
Yeah.
Mine
Hell
no.
yeah.
I need this.
Interesting decoration.
This is an important thing. This will appease us. You must keep the...
It was furry.
Anything of value in this kitchen thing, or just rotten food, or?
You can roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine the
Right.
design.
7. Yes, I find some rotten meat.
Don't fucking know.
You find a
20.
wishbone from a chicken.
Ooh.
You find that the wolf it's relatively fluffy, it's very well
What are we
preserved.
supposed to roll?
But I'd say that's a
Investigation.
pretty much just a normal, large taxidermied wolf that's probably endangered
Ooh.
and or extinct.
Yeah.
So it's a really old but really well kept taxidermy
Version?
piece. What did you roll?
20.
18.
All right.
Not a natural 20.
19.
So you three all come across the same thing. Above the fireplace, there is a sort of tilted picture that is not made by an orc. You can tell it is likely made by an artist. So it's a very fine picture of an elf. It's like an elven nobleman sitting with a cane by a fireplace as a picture above the fireplace. And the way the pillar is tilted, Bunny is the first to realize that there's a small cubby behind it.
Ooh.
Is this cubby like locked? Like,
When you push to the side, it's just like a hole in the wall. And in that hole, you would find a couple of various sacks of treasure and goods, along with a skull with like 2 candles in its eyes.
Yeah, don't get the candle skull.
And most interestingly enough, you would find a book with a large diamond in the center of the front.
Is that the spell book?
yeah,
Give it to the book nerd. Give it
I was
to the
about
book
to
nerd.
say, hey, Loba, I think we got a live one over here.
Live one? I don't know if we want live ones in this room.
Well, it's not like physically a lot. Well, I don't know. It's a book, but it looks like one of those special books that you like.
Ooh. Lobizona just like runs over like, give me. Let me examine this.
And I'm gonna start going through the sacks.
I'm gonna examine this book.
Going through the stacks, you would find around roughly 57 gold pieces. And along with this golden idol, that almost... you find 2 idols, one that's made of steel and one that's made of gold. The golden idol has sort of like an Aztec-looking design to it. You can guess it's probably from some faraway kingdom. And the other idol is easier to recognize from, even with like a very basic religion. You can tell that it is the god of darkness, Talith. And the weird thing about both these idols is that they're covered with the same blood splatter. And when the book is put in the center of these 2 idols, you can see that the blood splatter must have like splattered across all 3 of them at once. Most likely years ago.
Can I examine the book in this?
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
It's 6 o'clock.
You flip through a few of the pages, you get really distracted at first by the big diamond. But the easiest thing you recognize is that several of the pages are ripped out. Well, meanwhile, a few more pages have check marks on them, written in a different font to it. But you are able to read on the cover page of this, it says, book written by Bogentle. And it says, my journeys across the lands and the spells I've uncovered.
Oh, Bogentle's spellbook. Alright.
I think these things might go with
Can
it.
I check to see if it's being scribed on or anything weird, like Arcana effects?
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana. You can't give me an Arcana.
Can I roll an Arcana to see
Get
if
them
these
out now.
Yeah.
These
You
items-
are fascinated by the book. But
You know what? Wait, hold on. Let me roll a charisma save. No, I am fascinated by the book.
15?
You're right.
So as you see that Lobizona is completely fascinated with the book, just like flipping through, like it's full of mystery, you do notice there's a slight magical tether to it. Almost, not per se it's being watched, but almost as if it wards off watching. So finding it is decently hard.
And I wouldn't tell. I haven't read a lot of things, but I do remember the things I have read.
Probably pornography.
Pornography?
Well, that's my favorite subject, but that's besides the point.
I know
Or
what
the
section
tip.
of the book pile you're in.
That's like the medieval version of, I don't know, I may
Go
not
to
be a
what?
smart man, but I know what love is, Jenny.
Go to horny.
There's seems to be some sort of magical shindig going on here, and it doesn't. I don't think we're being watched, but I think it wards off being watched.
Oh, that's very helpful to have.
You could think that it doesn't ward off like the person holding the book from being watched, but the book itself.
Oh.
As if like,
You can't find it.
as somebody must have like found this book at one point and went like, oh shit, this is dangerous, I don't want someone to have this. And then they put a spell on it to make it extremely harder to find. But then something must have happened that obviously led to it being found anyway.
I guess the good news
And
is the
did
person who wanted it.
the idols share the same magical tether to the book, or
The idols don't particularly share any magical. Like when, here, give me an Arcana for the
idols.
idols.
You want help with that?
Yeah, you can have the help.
Lobizona,
action for idol.
help. Roll.
15 plus So that's 19.
Looking at them, they have a rough magical aura. Definitely the God of Darkness idol has a little bit more magical aura than the other one. The other one is likely crafted by magic, but the idol of Talith, it has a more of this inert, dark energy behind it. You don't think it has any magical properties, but you can tell that it has a very strong connection with the religion. And you do notice that as you're examining it and looking around it with Lobizona, that one of its arms, its left arm, has been basically cracked and destroyed off.
Bruh.
What?
Nothing.
I don't get it.
What about its eye?
It is wearing a hood. The idol, Talith is always depicted as never having a face. His face is always shrouded in darkness. Oh, I see what you guys are.
Yeah, because I was like arm, like fuck Vecna.
Yeah, Vecna, no.
Oh no, I was thinking like Hellkara. It's like what?
Oh no.
No, what you know roughly from sort of your bardic knowledges and going around, your slight confidence that also is there.
I'm not
Talith
completely
is
retarded.
typically known for always wearing this hood, where his face is completely concealed by a veil of darkness, as he is the God of Darkness, and it's sort of just he's
Edgy
like
teenager.
Yeah, he's very edgy. And you know a rough story, as a sort of flat thing that a lot of people know, is there is a story where Talith loses his arm.
Lobizona shrugs and puts the book somewhere secure on her back.
I'm gonna keep the idols.
I'll study this
All
later.
right.
We can't let this book fall into anybody's hands, though.
I'm gonna keep the idols just in case they come in, some sort of use.
True.
I kind of
I
want to
am
learn more
going
about
to, while they're checking out the book and stuff, the wishbone. I'm gonna take the wishbone. I'm gonna use a luck point and say, "I wish for the power and strength of the Goblin King." And
Roll me a strength check.
ooh, I got a
Breaks
19
his
strength.
arm.
You have
instead.
advantage because you're using luck.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, give
12
the
and a
luck
4.
points out
Damn
now.
it! Well, I got a 19 strength. What does that mean?
So you successfully break it, and you've broken a wishbone. And then you ate it.
Rolls one, breaks his own arm.
Rolls 2 20s, becomes the Goblin King, and consumes you
I
all.
hope you don't get a disease from that.
What? I'm uncomfortable.
It's like 4 decades more.
What would Bo like to be doing?
Lobizona watches in concern.
He's milking himself.
You would notice
Just
that
over there.
That'd be some weird.
there is a door on
That'd be some
the
chunky milk.
I only have one nipple.
there is a door on the west side of the room that would likely lead onwards.
Like, oh.
It's up to you. You're a character now.
Yeah, sure, I'll go.
All right. Would you like to go with?
Sure.
All right. So as they examine the book and he's eating a wishbone, you two.
Rotting wishbone.
That must have been really hard to break.
Wait, what did you wish for again?
To have the strength and power of the Goblin King.
Oh, okay.
So it probably came true because he doesn't exist.
Or does.
So as those lot are currently in the kitchen checking out stuff,
Nerding.
nerding out. Bo and Noga, you continue onwards and enter what looks to be a kitchen. There's a large cauldron with this like gelatinized stock that's anciently old. But because it's so high in the mountains, there's no real bugs up here, except for a roach that really quickly skitters across the floor.
Dibs.
Zefsys runs into the room, quickly uses his long arm to catch a roach, then runs out of the room.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah,
I told you.
I just wanted to see if I like slip on the roach and the roach does 5 damage or something.
You're on 1 damage. Are you insane?
And the stock in there is probably worse than any poison you can find in the town.
And you would see that on the north side of this old room, there is 2 doors. One that's probably a hallway and one that's likely a storage closet.
Can I go investigate the storage closet?
Alright, roll me an investigation.
I don't think you have any.
Skill issue.
It's an 8.
What do you see?
So what I see is just the cockroaches on the floor. That's all I see.
So when
There's
you
nothing
open
else
the
for
storage, the pantry door, you would immediately get a little bit distracted, actually, as in the room there is tons of course, very old and ancient, like, barrels of probably frozen beer and stuff that's way past its expiration, sacks of food that are also have a clown in it. But one of the main things you notice in this room is a rusty breastplate that is on a skeletal remains of a human that is just seems to be in this pantry that's sort of dead, likely probably eaten expired rations and just been rotting in this pantry for a couple of years. Probably snuck up here being like, oh hey, the orcs are gone, I'll go loot this place, but then Dragon got stuck up there.
Well, if you want tetanus, now's your chance.
I don't want tetanus, so no.
Probably check the hallway then.
There's probably not a shot for that yet, and I don't really feel like dying just yet.
There's not a shot for this yet. So
Yeah, I'm gonna just do a check, make sure that there's nothing like following us, about to kill us or whatever.
give me a perception.
I really need to boost up that score. 10.
That's it? Okay.
That's it. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Plus 0, 10.
Cool. So, Zefsys, you do a quick look around. You see another roach skitter across from the pantry.
Dibs,
You
get
run
it.
into the kitchen and you find the body in the closet, and you see that there's a lot of roaches in here crawling around the food. A free buffet, and you're able to heal 1 hit point.
I'll take it.
Look at you go.
I'll take it.
I am glad Lobizona is.
I'm ready for a stabbing.
Oh, so
Someone
you know
stab
what?
me!
If you want something even better, there's really old gelatized stock that can make it go down even better.
Let's do this one at a time.
You can just
I don't want to
imagine
die
just the
all
stock there,
at once.
just
I gotta like last the next 4
bone
hours.
jello.
Culinary knowledge plus you not make sometimes.
I guess it's better to eat than to die starving.
Oi, speed card!
Yelling that out in this place, you would hear a Lobizona, don't star!
We killed it, the dragon!
What?
We did it!
Kill the dragon! Got it! And you hear an explosion noise.
Well, would this be from the hallway area?
It comes from the bridge.
I look a bit oh no! Well, you guys are stuck in here, right?
Dragon's gonna be dead for sure now!
It's dead!
Yes, we did it!
You did it! You did a good job!
What is your friend? Is your friend usually
Who
this?
can hear this?
Holy crap,
Everyone
that
hears
actually
the
scared me.
explosion noise, and you can hear
I
Lobizona
closed my
shouting.
eyes and then there's just a cockroach on the freaking floor.
Why are we shouting?
I don't even want to explain what my friend just did. He kind of blew up the bridge.
Oh,
Why?
He killed the dragon.
But he didn't.
It was just literally.
I think we
something
need
wrong.
him to have a conversation with Zepsys.
What, for tips?
Everyone.
I trust speed card more than I trust Zepsys.
True, but he.
What's wrong with Zepsys?
He misheard me. Yeah.
Really?
Do I need
Oh,
to
all because
reiterate?
his arms work and mine didn't.
Do I need to reiterate what you did outside the front door?
No.
Good.
Want a roach? Extra crunchy?
Please no. Please no.
He's eaten like,
Extra crunchy!
he's
I
eaten,
don't want roach.
he's eaten like
everyone
20
wants
so far.
I don't want roach.
Well, there's more.
No roach.
Drop the roach!
Listen, they say for everyone.
What?
You mean gay?
No.
Got it! Wait, you said no?
No. Yes.
Yes!
No. Don't do it.
You
Don't
hear the
drop.
sound of the portcullis both slammed.
Your friend's retarded.
Oh my god!
We need to throw Speed Cart off of the bridge. That's what we need to do. We need to throw him off of the bridge.
How about we go farther in this way before he blows up the kitchen too?
Let's go.
Don't give him any ideas.
So you all would band together back into the kitchen and sort of head through the door to the hallway.
Kill me.
And walking, the first thing you would see on your right is a door that reads Armory. But you can tell that Speed Cart's voice is coming from further ahead.
What's in the armory?
Probably armor.
Weapons?
We can check.
Let's look around.
Yeah, oh wait, the sword might be there.
Investigate.
Yeah, investigations for the Armory.
I'm glad you picked one best at
18.
Shit.
18.
It's not.
Nice.
What
That's
is
a
it?
16.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I'll take it.
so that's not
Wait,
good.
investigation?
Yeah.
Plus 0.
Zepsys dig?
How many ones have I had? Like 3 now?
17, baby.
What? Oh.
So,
What was up
looking around the Armory, what were your rolls?
18.
18.
16.
17.
1.
Oh yeah.
Again?
You were.
What?
Lobizona, you
Look who Zepsys
at this
tonight.
point you look at the armory, but then you can hear Speed Cart yelling something else, and then you start heading forward, knowing he's probably gonna blow up something.
Don't blow up anything!
The rest of you walk into the
Blow up
armory,
everything?
where you would find a few sets of very rusted and broken apart plate mail
idea?
that has been used mostly. It's been revamped a little bit for orcish wear, but it's still been freezing and rusting up here, so it's not fit for wearing. It probably costs too much to repair. But you would notice hanging from a few hooks are various other weapons, along with you would see on one of the walls this large club. And this club has like these designs on it, like just a rune on the top of the club.
Club.
What was this weapon we were supposed to be looking for?
It's a sword,
Yeah.
so it's not a club. Hey Zepsys,
Yeah.
you want a big stick for your big arms?
I would. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, it's rude to talk with your mouth full of cockroaches. I would love one.
Yeah, you don't want cock in your mouth.
Can I, much less roaches. What's that thing you guys roll? The arcane? Arcana! Plus 0, of course.
Alright, roll me an arcana.
Plus-
I'll give
Plus
him the
0.
help action.
Alright, you have advantage.
Oh, plus advantage.
Come on, Zepsys. Use
And
your
Buddy
hand.
is just like giving you a
Use your eye.
Buddy's trying to give you a hint, but you just see great club, it big, you can hit stuff.
Big club.
That's all you can
Can I
think
make
of.
my own separate check?
Yeah.
I lost my other club whenever
There we go.
You know that this club, by all
That's
intents and
mushroom.
purposes, it's a very normal great club, except for it has a catch. There is a chance that when you use this, it has the 1%, not what, the 5% chance
That's me.
that it could explode.
Alright.
Would you look at that? Would happen.
So,
This club, somewhere on this, my name's on it.
Please don't tell him this. Just let him find out.
It's just
I
a
roll
wild
one,
magic
I roll
club.
a 1,
So,
this
like,
thing explodes.
Nogo looks at this small fine print of this explosion and he just like, yeah, I'll just not say anything.
Hey, Mushroom, so, good club?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Is
a
it
great club.
a good club or a great club?
It's a great club.
It's
It's,
a perfect-
perfect for you.
Awesome.
It literally fits like a glove on your resume.
This
Yes.
is how he dies.
Great
Boom!
But
club.
hey, look,
Mrs. hits himself with it, and that's the moment it
here's
explodes.
the thing, if the club explodes, it also explodes when it's hitting.
Were you telling me that? or-
Exactly. If he missed a swing and hit himself with it, and it
Well, you
happened
don't
to
know what it
explode.
explodes. It explodes the person that
I
hits.
don't know.
This is gonna be a
But hey, no
episode.
one else but me knows, so you're alright.
What's a
Animate
Mino?
This shit.
It's an acid.
This is now the Zefsys Club. I'm gonna use my sword and carve my
I
name
don't
in
want
it.
to be
Like
in this episode.
Zefsys.
Alright, you've carved your name into this sort of magical, sort of cursed great club.
I mean, hey, it makes them.
Wait, does it now? Off the record, so it explodes if I roll a 1. If I do something good, Not that that's gonna happen.
Oh no, its only thing is it explodes.
But it is magical, right?
By technicality.
These things happen.
Dude,
I mean, hey, look, it's like a replacement for the club you never got from your dad.
I know. I miss you,
But I
Daddy.
don't even know what the
I miss you,
rune
Daddy.
is because of this. Like, why would anyone put a rune like this on a club?
You could probably guess, just looking at this weapon, that it was likely a thought process behind an orc, where if they're going to fail, they're going to win. So the logic behind this curse is that if they miss their attack, it'll probably damage someone anyway.
Everybody.
Alright.
We call it the Oppenheimer Club.
Now just don't swing.
Behold, destroyer of worlds.
Just don't roll a 1 on your first swing.
And become death roller.
Instantly.
I'm not gonna actually do it, but this is my practice roll. Okay.
Alright,
No,
guys.
You swing it into a piece of armor, boom.
Look, that's almost worse than what my fucking rapier does, alright? You don't understand Vulture's rapier.
Oppenheimer Club. Got it.
Actually, no, that's nowhere near as worse as what that does.
And is that the major thing we are?
Yeah, that's the major thing in there.
Well, look at that. We got you a new big stick.
I can't wait to use this.
Yeah, and just make sure you
You're
don't.
aware.
Make sure you don't drop it.
I would have hugged my best friend Mushroom with one hand and
Just
kill
got
everyone with the
nitroglycerin
other.
inside,
got-
like in the hollow part of
I've
the back.
got your motto, Zefsys. I've got it.
What?
I have become death roller of saves.
And
Ruiner of saves.
walking along, you would all go back to the hallway, continue through. You'd find yourself in a sort of barracks-like room, except the roof of this has a giant dragon-sized hole in it, or young dragon-sized hole in it, where it crashed through it, and likely you see tons of orc skeletons, as well as some fresh meat and fresh skeletons that have been dragged to the lair for munching.
Yummy.
You would see a small sort of like collection in the corner of the room, the obvious dragon hoard. And then you would see, standing very proudly, you would see Speedcart, who he's sort of standing, and you can see that he has like this small like portal next to him, which is like, I used this portal to cut the ropes from a distance.
Very smart, Speedcut. I'm proud of your ingenuity.
Yeah, that's smart. But you know what isn't smart?
What's not smart?
Blowing up the bridge for no reason.
The bridge isn't. Well, it's not. It shouldn't be too damaged.
It
It
exploded.
exploded.
Have
So
you seen it?
No.
you can't see it. It's gone.
Well, no, it's in fog.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I will see it later. Don't worry, my room explodes upwards, not downwards.
So where did that rabbit go?
Oh, she went to the roof.
No.
For what?
I yell up at the roof.
No response. Comes back.
I don't think.
Did she take anything?
She took like a small sack, and that's it.
But do you know what was in the sack?
I didn't check.
Oh, you fucking idiot. What if she took something that
I'm
You
gonna
know,
go
for the sword.
I'm gonna
destroys
check
the
word
world?
for the sword.
Like this club.
Roll me an investigation for searching the hoard.
Can I?
Yeah.
Plus 4, 17.
15.
4.
Why
I'm
my
still
dice betray
a
me?
4. I'm still staring at my club.
7.
I'm gonna put the
Justin,
chicken
it
in
went
the
like
microwave
this.
just to Make sure it stays.
So you
Roll
all.
straight to 1, then roll over to the third.
It doesn't actually take too much to notice. The treasure hoard isn't anything spectacular, so it's if anything like rummaging through a yard sale. There's like a small one. There isn't a whole like grand stuff. You find, of course, your typical pile of money that's not that big, not that well organized. You find this strange spyglass that's currently cracked. And then you find a couple of potions. And then, of course, sitting in the main area of the hoard, stabbed into the ground, you would see this blue sword with, like, this golden hilt.
That's the one.
No, I'm glad she didn't take that.
I'm gonna motion for Mushroom to get it.
I'm gonna pick up this spyglass as well and look at it, investigate it once they're done,
Look for
making
it.
sure that's the real sword.
I'm gonna just sort of walk to the sword and be like, well, we found it.
Alright, I will add Lexander's sword to your inventory.
Because, you know, sometimes, like, spyglasses have, like, secret.
Can I look through it?
You look through the cracked spyglass, and you can tell that it must have been dropped on the ground at one point. But you can see that it has this like red tint to it. And as you look through it, you see this old, sort of like on one of the potions, where we're not using it. The potion is just a bottle, but when using it, you can slightly make out like writing that's been written on the bottle. The writing looks like it is written in Celestial.
Anybody speak Celestial here?
I might.
I don't think I do.
I don't, but I'll give it a
No,
shot.
I didn't choose Eyes of the Runekeeper.
No, I got Common, Elvish, and Goblin.
I'm gonna give it a shot. If I roll a 20, I can read it. Deal?
Yeah, I'm sure.
If I roll a 1, I take 3 hit points damage.
I know Sylvan.
Okay.
Sylvan.
Neither. Okay.
You have an aneurysm for trying to read and die.
Zooms into Zefsys' head.
He's dead.
Alright, I have added Lexander's greatsword to your inventory.
Is there any like secret compartments on like the spyglass itself?
The spyglass itself does not have any compartments. It just seems to be a filter that allows the reading of some secret, well not like the reading of, but the telling of secret writing that was written in like invisible ink.
I'm gonna search the walls for secret entrances and secret places.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep
Investigation.
this.
Alright, 23. I can take that.
Looking around the walls for secrets in this room, you actually find a secret door.
Open sesame.
On the very northeast side.
Open.
And entering this door, I have to read now. You would enter a sort of, it's sort of like an escape door. It's an escape hatch. So you open up these rocks that slide to the side, and find yourself in this like secret defense door, where you would find a body of an orc that is starved.
You know anything on him?
On him, you would find a couple of copper pieces and some broken
Like
weapons.
fresh or old? Like
Very old.
okay.
Well, that's an unfortunate way to go. Is it like a tunnel? Is it like an escape route?
Yeah, the tunnel actually, you can see that there's another door at the end of the room. And with the way that this is, you also can see that there's arrow slits where you can actually see out onto the mountain pass, the really skin narrow pathway you walked up.
Oh.
So you can tell like this side of the castle right here is all used for like looking out on this pathway, and you found the secret door to get in.
Oh. I found sort of secret room. Not very exciting though. Is there anything in here? Other than the orc body?
It's mostly just various, you find some like bows and arrows and a couple more corpses of dragon injured orcs. But other than that, there's nothing in that chamber.
That's unfortunate. I exit it.
So I read sword in. Would I know anything about this attunement method? Like, how do I learn about this?
What is this attunement method?
Go ahead and roll me a history as you think back to the farmer.
What is this attunement?
You'll see in a second.
The good old farmer Alexander.
Yours has attunement by blood for the Trident of Arcane.
Can I give him help action?
Yeah, you can give him the help action as you two are examining this magnificent sword.
God damn it, every time.
Plus 10.
You get this idea that likely before a long rest to attune to it, you need to basically do the Macarena.
So you just see the mushroom standing in the middle of the room, doing the Macarena for no reason.
Lobizona looks. Is he okay? What happened to him? Is he cursed?
I'm doing it, guys.
And you see the sword start to glow, and then you see like a lightning like.
I'm doing it.
So what does your sword do, friend?
I don't know yet, but I just know I needed to dance.
You just
From the story that the farmer told you, his sword is this decently powerful thing. And piecing together what Falcon said and what the farmer Lexander said, Lexander's sword has the power to shoot lightning and potentially negate some of the effects of the False Hydra.
Yeah, in the answer I got from my question, it showed the sword ripping through reality, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I am so gonna hit this Hydra with a 1
Are you still
and save
Macarena?
us all.
Yeah, they like Macarena
As he's talking
this
to us.
I don't know why it requires.
I'm gonna Macarena with mushroom.
Lobizona looks concerned.
I don't know why it requires.
I do a mediocre
dance.
job of
Let me roll my performance.
Yeah, roll me a performance. How good is your Macarena? Really fucking good.
It's a 19.
We all dance.
Yeah, you all do the. Well, they're all doing the Macarena for a bit. Lobizona, you remember the bunny is likely on the roof right now
18.
with some item.
Can I use my whip to just grapple up there?
You use your whip, grapple it, and immediately pull yourself up, doing like a fancy sort of maneuver to flip yourself on the rooftop.
I didn't need to do that, but you know, it works.
And on top of the roof, you would be able to see this magnificent view past the fog that's currently overset on top of this mountain. No, I guess not really fog, it's more of a cloud that's passing through. And you would see this wonderful view of the Sword Coast, almost all the way to the ocean, of just this tiny trees, blips of what might be towns or villages. You can even kind of see Findelver from here, and almost just barely see the Mega Inn.
Oh.
Mega Inn?
Oh, what a pretty view. Where is the bunny?
And looking to the side, you would see that the rabbit, Celine, she's just holding a small purse-sized bag, almost made out of the same material as like a potato sack, and she's just looking at this view.
Celine, whatever your name is.
Celine Dion.
She would just very, very simply just like look over.
Are you well? You ran. We killed it.
I saw.
What is your plan then?
I'm gonna go home.
Is that it?
Yep.
Not gonna stick around perhaps?
Why would I?
Why not help us? You're pretty good out there outside the running.
I'm gonna deliver this gold to some people first.
You look depressed, don't they?
Yeah, she looks horribly depressed.
Lobizona gonna walk up to her side and be like, I know you lost a lot of people, and honestly, it's my friend's fault. I don't blame you if you're mad at them or mad at us.
Mad at them? There was only one that did it.
And by friends, I mean one particular bugbear pretending to be a fucking orc. I'm just saying this out loud. Macarena down there.
We don't want to do that. How long we need to do this?
We're
for,
just
guys.
partying down here.
My fucking god, don't even look down there. It's a disgrace.
I have, well, we had 4 horses, so feel free to take 3 of them.
There's just.
You're a bull.
You're a cow. You were
so-
great.
Oh, okay, so we only need 4.
No, you only need 3. Well, she's only giving 3.
Just shrugs, like reassuring pat on the shoulder.
He's not riding on my horse.
Can we ride on your kid?
You can ride.
I'll make sure
I'll
to
give you
throw
a
you
roach.
off.
I'll give you a roach.
I'll make sure to throw you off a cliff.
That's fine. I'll hit you with my club. Maybe we all win. Maybe we don't
You'll
lose.
might be
roll a
even
1, you'll blow
stronger.
5% chance.
No, bro, that's 99% chance for you.
No, 95%
Speedcart
chance
is
we win.
watching them, and
That's a
Speedcart,
99%
you
chance
should
that
see him
we
like
win.
starting to try to do the dance.
Is Salamandrus doing the dance?
Solomon is with me. I'm trying to be nice. Ish. Can I, while I'm talking to this person, try to privy up what's inside that sack?
Very simply, she just says that it's just some gold that she's going to give to some of the family members of
God
her
fucking
allies.
damn. That's sad.
And then she would sort of just toss you something, and it would just be this badge that shows like almost like a death figure with like a scythe. And you can tell it's like the emblem of the Stone Cold Reavers.
I'm gonna pocket that. I'll keep that.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And she's like, good luck on your travels and adventures.
You be safe. If you do wish to join us, though, it may be okay. There is loot to be had.
I thought that place was a myth.
Apparently not. I'm gonna pull up the map for a second. And stuff it back in my pack before it can be read.
Oh.
I thought your mom would come out of the
Grocery time.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Just the freshest groceries, what?
Yes, hold on. Random ads.
You better not be eating that stuff over.
Someone's gonna switch it up for a real one.
Perhaps, maybe, I'd join, but
One with that one that you told earlier.
I don't think I will.
You take care of yourself.
You as well.
I'm gonna head back and rappel down with my
Don't
whip.
this big, you get
All right.
house.
You get back down and you just see a group of people doing
I'm out.
Macarena.
I'm gonna go back up. No, I'm just gonna stare in horror like, oh my god.
Alright, let's see who's doing it better. Come on, come on.
I rolled a 19.
19.
I
Who's doing it better now? You might have lost skill. 19.
I
don't
can't
need
do
to
the
roll it.
Macarena.
I'm gonna hex you so you have disadvantage.
I will try doing the
Oh, you're
Macarena.
up on the roof.
14.
22, bitch.
Well, wait, what's your advantage? Wait,
Plus 6.
what? You have a dance thing? What's your
I'm
I'm good at performance.
It's
My
performance.
I have a great performance.
My character's just doing this.
So,
You win the
will there
Macarena
be
contest.
stairs leading up to
Yeah,
the-
there's stairs to go up to the
You
room.
get a win.
Eventually, I just get tired of doing it. I just pick up the sword.
Yeah, you can tell that you attuned to it like 2 minutes
An hour ago.
I don't know why y'all were dancing, but
It looked like fun.
it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bunny, give me that spyglass. I wanna use something.
Do you speak Celestial?
I'm gonna start walking up the
No.
stairs.
Why?
I almost
No,
do.
no question. No, reason.
Can I try to decipher this language?
Um,
When I'm looking at it, I'm like, what are you talking about?
you could probably try doing that over your rest. It's not something that you could just like look at.
Yeah, I know. If I know Sylvan, is there any similarities?
Not quite.
Okay. Well, I want to go to the roof with the spyglass and try to spot Wave Echo Cave using the map.
Using the map and the spyglass. I just realized what a spyglass is. Huh. I thought it was just like a monocle. Anyway,
No,
Do you
it's
think-
like
As a telescope.
using the spyglass on its little cracks, you can sort of spot like the general location where Wave Echo Cave is, and you can see that it's probably like almost a day or two away.
And I spend about 10 minutes with the notepad and the spyglass trying to see if I could see any infantry or any sort of people in this area headed to or from Wave Echo Cave.
Roll me a perception.
Not necessarily people.
Who wants to help me?
I mean, I'm up.
I will.
Right.
16 plus 4.
So all of you taking turns with this.
good job, Noga.
I kind of get my long ass
No,
arms
yeah,
to go like.
Logo.
Just-
You'd be able to make this rough outline, and at one point,
Yes, now you do.
you get this. You see something odd, and it's hard to exactly tell, but you see a wagon pull up to Wave Echo Cave,
Alright.
or at least a general location. You can see this wagon heading there, and given the distance, you can't really tell what's on it, but you do see a couple of figures. You think that they might be loading off supplies and are likely aware of the location pretty easily.
Alright.
Which is definitely odd considering the only persons who've known about the cave this whole time, well, has been,